Thank you. Please be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Logan Ferris, and I'm the proud principal of McKinney High School. It's my honor to open this graduation ceremony for the class of 2013 for McKinney High School. Today, we are here to celebrate a milestone in the lives of these young women and men. The American comedian Robert Orban, I think, put it best when he described graduation as a ceremony where the commencement speaker tells hundreds of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success. While individuality is what each of us dream of, conformity to standards and expectations is how each of us measures success. For the past 13 years, you each have dedicated your lives to pursuing excellence through learning, studying, testing, reading, testing, debating, testing, and of course, testing, in order to prepare for this very important day. This day is a milestone in your life, and it's deserving of our attention. This is an example of a day of days when each of us can have the opportunity to reflect on our past, present, and future simultaneously. Our past is what each of us is most familiar with. We often remember things within the context of our own perspective. President Lyndon B. Johnson once stated that we can draw lessons from the past, but we cannot live in it. Sometimes people get wrapped up in the past with fond memories or even regrets. I encourage each of you to look back with pride and look forward with hope. Carpe diem, seize the day, common phrase. This is the present and it is now. Now, each of us can take time to act and impact our own future. Henry David Thoreau shared that you must live in the present, launch yourself on every wave, find your eternity in every moment. You've been preparing for the last 17 to 18 years, so act now. Our future is what we dream of, and we synthesize a proposed outcome of our destination for our lives. There are no boundaries for your future, and the past does not determine your future. One of my favorite movies is based on the classic Homer's Odyssey. In O Brother, Where Art Thou? One of the favorite scenes that I have is where the blind seer is on the railroad cart with Everett, Pete, and Delmar. And he says, "You seek a great fortune, you that are now in chains. You will find that fortune, though it may not be the one that you seek. But first, you must travel a long and difficult road, a road fraught with peril. You shall see things wonderful to tell, and oh, so many startlements. I cannot tell you how long the road shall be, but fear not the obstacles in your path, for fate has safeguarded your reward. Though the road may wind, yea, your hearts grow weary, still shall you follow." In that wisdom, I think we see that our successes are on that life's road. And the road to success is always under construction. Thomas Edison wisely shared that many of life's failures are people that did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Press on. Press on, graduates, through the good and the bad, through the easy and the hard, through the opportunities and the obstacles. Your future is yours to compose. Recently, I was asked by a local reporter to describe this year's graduates in one word and then describe why I selected that word. My mind began to race with adjectives for this class with special attention given to the MAV words list that we've worked so hard on this year. Artistic, brave, creative, determined, entertaining, flexible, gifted, happy. That was 3, but it's okay. Innovative, jazzy, kind, leaders, mindful, original, passionate, quirky, resilient, spirited, thoughtful, upbeat, vivacious, whimsical, xenial, which I learned means hospitable, youthful, and zealous. Out of those, I selected passionate. I have enjoyed watching this graduating class of 2013 press on passionately through construction disruptions and other obstacles their senior year. No matter what you set your hand to in life, graduates, do it with passion, no regrets, and I appreciate every one of you, and I'd encourage you to press on. Thank you. McKinney High School has the honor this year of having 11 Eagle Scouts within its class. The following Eagle Scouts will be presenting the colors this evening: Matthew Spaulding, Hunter Lambeth, Kyle Riley, Matt Schmidt, and William Williamson. Please stand for the presentation of colors, to be followed by the playing of the national anthem by the members of the McKinney High School for Orchestra. Remain standing for the opening remarks by Tate Mulligan. If you'll please stand at this time.
Well, please rise for the presentation of the colors. Color Guard, attention. Color Guard, advance. Color Guard, please post the colors. Now please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color Guard, attention. Color Guard, return to post. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening. My name is Tate Mulligan. Now please bow your heads with me. Dear God, today we come together with grateful hearts to thank you and celebrate the things we have learned and experienced in the past 4 years. Thank you for the blessings of physical, emotional, and spiritual growth. We thank you for all the laughs and tears we've endured together. We ask for a special blessing for the parents, family members, teachers, friends, and mentors that molded us into the people we are today. We pray that we will walk into the world and not look in fear, because we know that you, God, know the path we will take. Through the struggles, pains, and challenges that are to come our way, I pray that we never lose the love of life you've woven into our hearts, and that we look to you in our time of need. Now we go forth into the world as strong leaders, guiding with intelligence and kindness, as inspired thinkers, creatively seeking positive change, as dedicated citizens and volunteers, ready to work for justice, and as active members of our new communities, ready to share our gifts with all. Extend your blessing over the McKinney High School class of 2013. Amen. Go Lions. And please give a warm welcome to our senior class president, Jill Parker.
Well, good evening. My name is Jillian Parker, and I'm the 2013 McKinney High School senior class president. Tonight, I have the great honor of telling all the family and friends here that this class seated before me is one of the most spirited and talented classes to graduate from any of the McKinney schools. The past 4 years at McKinney High School have been more than I could have hoped for. From our full-hearted school spirit and the loving, hardworking staff, and even the 7:30 a.m. start time, I've always loved calling MHS as my home. I am forever grateful for all the memories I will hold for the rest of our life, as I know all of us are grateful as well. But I know that there are even better things that lie ahead for all of us than any we are leaving behind here tonight. If you remember one thing from tonight, I hope it is that you will have reassurance that no matter how magnificent or how dreary the past 4 years have been for you, there are good things that are awaiting you in life. I encourage you to remember that hard work and trusting in God will get you wherever He has planned for you to go. When preparing for my speech, I kept thinking of King David from the Bible. I was wondering how David became one of the greatest kings of Israel, and pondering how one man could bring so much help to one nation. If you read 1 Samuel 16, you'll find out that King David wasn't born into royalty to become king, and he wasn't born into a lot of money either. He was simply born as a shepherd's son, and he was smaller than any of his other brothers. He was made fun of for his young age, and in a lot of ways, he was the underdog. On top of all these trials, King David also had his life at stake. King Saul caused many years of war in pursuit of the death for David. So I wondered, how did a man who went through so much hardship come out so victorious in life? And after further reading and prayerful listening, I think I understand how David did it. See, David never gave up, and he never disconnected with God. No matter how hard his life got, David always kept faith that God had the best of the best plan for his life, plans that would bring prosperity and joy. David didn't let temporary circumstances get him down, and he never disconnected from God to go take care of his own dreams or visions that he had. And through every victory or hardship, he praised God for his mighty love. No matter what life took him through, David never walked away from God. David had a trust in the goodness of God that was unshakable. And it was that trust that led David to victory in life and led victory to the nation. As we sit here today, I hope each of you graduates have the same belief and faith that David did, that no matter what life takes you through, God always has the best of the best plan for your life. Class of 2013, you were born for such a time as this. You were born to help and change this generation. As we receive this diploma, it is a certificate allowing us to move on to the next phase in our lives. It is a diploma of victory for graduating high school, and it is a piece of paper that tells you to go discover the world. As we go out into the world, don't expect the world to conform to your own standards or your beliefs. Instead, you should live out your standards and your beliefs and live a life filled with love and compassion towards others. Lastly, some thank yous need to be given. To my friends who are always there to encourage me and do life with me, I am more grateful than you know. Lizzie, thank you for being my level head when mine was askewed. Miss Sutherland, MHS is lucky to have a teacher like you. Thank you for always caring so much for all of us as students. Mr. Butler, you are the best principal, and I am so grateful for having known you, and there needs to be more principals just like you. June, you are my other more organized half, and I am blessed to have a sister as you. And Mom and Dad, Dad, you are my sunshine and my song. Mom, I adore you, and you are my inspiration for what everyone should be. I love you both so much. And lastly, thank you to all the seniors who have made this year such an amazing year. I couldn't have imagined a better final year at MHS, and I have all the graduates to thank for it. And now it is with great pleasure I introduce to you than one of the most brilliant and sweet young ladies that have ever walked the halls at McKinney High School, Sujata Gautam, this year's salutatorian.
Good evening, everyone. We're actually here. The moment which many of us have waited for such a long time, yet may also have been slightly wistful of, is actually here before us. Wow. I've been given the honorable opportunity to speak before you all on this occasion. Many of you have given me quite amusing advice on how I should carry out my speech. I've been told I should just walk across the stage with the YOLO sign. Others joked I should rap my speech, though that probably wouldn't have worked out so well. Stealing Nelson Mandela's speech and even creating a fake speech to turn in, but really having a sly, sneaky speech of my own were also ideas. My dear English class even suggested that I should not give my speech in English, but merely ramble about in various different languages. Imagine how meaningful that would be, right? And finally, then there was the idea that my speech should just be an interpretive dance. As appealing as the latter did sound, I knew that I truly wanted to take this opportunity to impart a meaningful message to my class. Looking back, I can definitely say that all of us have come here such a long way to end up here where we are now. A lot of us have known each other since elementary school days, and many more of us have created new friendships and bonds since then. Also, since then, have been many nights of cramming, staying up late, sometimes for no apparent reason, rehearsals to make, games to attend, concerts to perform, practices to get to, Zumba to attend, bridges to build, research papers to finish, or not. And the list continues on to encompass the creation of the lip dub and commencement of construction as notable milestones in our high school years. With so much achieved, and with yet so much yet to come, I encourage you, class of 2013, wherever it is you go, and whatever you may decide to do, to truly enjoy it. Love what you do. Do what you love. If you find value in what you do, it will make it so much more meaningful, for one's mindset truly makes all the difference in perception. And remember, it is ultimately you that defines your own success. You'll be given advice on how to best live your life. Listen, but only consent if you see the rationale behind the reasoning and believe that it will lead you to be successful on your terms and standards. The success to you may be defined as establishing a family, maintaining a stable career, or amassing wealth. Or it may simply be discovering happiness and contentment in life and becoming a role model to others by leading through example. This is your moment. Take it. After all, the difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. Live your life in such a way that if it were to be taken from you at any moment, you would be satisfied with how it has been led so far. And if any moments in life you find that you aren't, then there's this pretty cool idea called change. Go ahead and try it out so that you may attain the happiness and satisfaction that is sought. Yet, in the process, also remember to never make a big decision when you're angry, and never make a big promise when you're overjoyed, for the extremity in feelings may overcloud judgment. Lastly, with what I feel to have been meaningful lessons I've come to learn said, I encourage you to bring your thoughts back to this moment, as of the present, and take a look around you. This is the last time that all of us will be seated here like this with each other. Take it in. Thank those sincerely who have helped you to come this far. I especially reach out to the parents, siblings, friends, families, teachers, principals, and administrators who have put forth so much dedication to help us reach this defining moment. Thank you. Thank you for all you have done. And to those of you in the audience who may only understand Spanish, me gustaría dar las gracias a las familias por su dedicación, trabajo duro y ayuda que han dado a sus hijos, sobrinos, nietos o simplemente mis compañeros. Gracias. अनि मेरो सबै परिवार र छिमेकीहरूलाई पनि एकदमै धेरै धन्यवाद एकदमै With these acknowledgements made, I'd like to turn once again to my class and thank you all for such wonderful, crazy, fun, memorable, and fulfilling years. And for the suggestions that I've had the privilege of receiving listed in the beginning of the speech. I know that you all have so much to offer the world. Let your definition of success guide you. And also, let your goodness guide you as well. As a result, you can inspire simply by being you. Thank you, and congratulations, my dear class of 2013. We did it. And now it is my honor to introduce our wonderful class valedictorian, Michael Robinson.
Good evening, parents, teachers, and friends. I'd like to thank you on behalf of the class of 2013 for supporting us through our school years. To my parents, mom, dad, I'd just like to say that I'm so proud of everything that you've done for me. And to you, my fellow graduates, look how far we've come. We started from the bottom, and after Camp Grady Spruce, our awkward 8th grade graduation ceremony, and the constant construction, we're finally here. You've achieved an important goal today, but what is stopping you from achieving your next goals? French editor Jean-Dominique Babet was at the pinnacle of his life when he suffered a massive stroke. When he woke up a few weeks later, he found that his entire body was incapacitated except for his left eye. Still, he held on to grandiose ideas of fully recovering and writing novels, plays, and traveling the world. Despite his physical boundaries, he stood strong on his ambitions and held steadfast through the doubtful horizons. Babet was a man with a will that didn't let the odds of his condition prevent him from accomplishing his objectives. With just his left eye, he was able to transcribe his memoir, which became an international bestseller and was later adapted into an Oscar-winning film, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly. This is the result of putting forth the effort, maintaining resilience, and having the ambition to fulfill his goals. Without effort, class of 2013, we will only ever be dreamers. Effort is the defining factor between those who achieve and those who aspire. Effort will always deliver a sense of gratification from your peers and within yourself, regardless of the outcome. The sense of pride you generate from your own hard work is unparalleled by anything handed to you. Do you remember all of the online quizzes we had to do for Scanlon's class? In the last few weeks before the exam, when we thought we were done, we had to fill out all of those long packets covering everything we did throughout the year. But didn't it feel great to get that 5 in the exam? Your dreams are within reach. It just depends on the amount of work and will you put forth to get it. As T.S. Eliot put it, success is relative. It is what we make of the mess we have made of things. Be proud of your own accomplishments and make the best of what you have. Don't let anyone else define your own achievements. No matter who you are or what you do, we will all reach a low point in our lives. Everyone will have struggles, but how we handle them forms who we are and what we become. Our resilience determines how we handle life's tribulations. Life isn't full of successes, but handling the distress and misfortune is what distinguishes those who achieve greatness from everyone else. Last year, our football team was 0-10. Yet our team held strong, and under this senior leadership, we went 4-0 in the season, even beating the largest school in the state for homecoming. Don't let life's trials put you in a state of disadvantage, but thrive in the face of challenge like our football team. Push your own limits and maintain faith in your ambitions. Failure riddles even the most triumphant. They just don't give in, but they use it as strength to get back up. As we move forward, find something you're willing to work for. Support, success, and fulfillment of your ambitions will follow. With passion comes the drive that will make anything possible. Never be content with where you are. There's always something to reach for and something more that you can achieve. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, without ambition, one starts nothing. Without work, one finishes nothing. The prize will not be sent to you. You have to win it. You never know how much you can accomplish until you go out and try. I implore you to never give up and hold your ambitions close to you at all times. Jean-Dominique Babet held on to his ambitions. Through resilience and effort, he was able to create his masterpiece that is still cherished 15 years after his death. Whether it's getting that 5 on the AP US History exam or going 5 and 5 in our first 5A season, fight for your ambitions and don't let anything stop you from achieving your aspirations. As Henry David Thoreau said, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have always imagined. So, class of 2013, nothing should stop you from achieving your goals. Now, please welcome our principal, Dr. Ferris.
As the principal of McKinney High School, I verify that the members of the class of 2013 seated before you have met all the requirements mandated by the state of Texas for participation in this ceremony. Dr. Kennedy, I present to you the class of 2013.
As Superintendent of Schools of the McKinney Independent School District, it's my pleasure, School Board, Board of Trustees, to present to you the McKinney High School Class of 2013. Just as Dr. Ferris said, they've met all the requirements required for successful graduation from McKinney High School. Congratulations. And now, what all of you have been anxiously waiting for, we will now issue the diplomas.
Michael Robinson. Sujata Gautam. Vana Ghazi Baram. Harrison James Westgarth. Stephen Douglas Prenslow. William Henry Mobley. Russell Elliott Ransom. Dylan Wong Nguyen. Samuel Ogden Johnson. Jordan Marie Mordecai. Kimberly Michelle Kintz. Marcel Eldon. Katrina Wynn No. Andrew K. Mystery. Stephanie Marie Herrera. Rebecca Hannah Daramaj. Robert Allen Kemsley. Emily Francis Flippin. Isabella Orozco. Eric James Hanf. Sean Michael Townsend. Amanda Ray Jones. Harrison Michael Kinney. Christopher Aaron Perez. Rochelle Marie Harwood. Emily Ann Freeman. Tony Patricia Badali. Alexis Loren Ludwig. Nicholas Mitchell Ashburn. Kathleen Tate Mulligan. Lindsay Elizabeth Smith. Ashley Jade Unstead. Jonathan Joseph Schuster. Samuel Brian Anich. Maria Anna Carianis. Matthew William Reynolds. Monica Grace Scoggins. Jamie Lauren Weiss. Jacob Ryan Harrison. Margaret Elizabeth Sanders. Sadie Marie McLaughlin. Mark Andrew Bakke. Jacqueline K. Harrison. William Bradley Wallison. Emily Ellen Mars. Leah Catherine Lund. Dalton Quinn Harris.
Guadalupe Estefania Acoste Uriba.
Nathan Christopher Assam. Admenta Almada. David Angel Almendarez. Nicole Kristen Anderson. Dalton Connor Andrews. Ali Arab. Amy Ariano Perez. Avery Michael Arnold. Roya Atashi. Aaron Allen Avila. Jessica Lynn Bailey. Dolores Jean Lucy Bales. Alexis Marie Baram. Emily Elizabeth Ann Barnes. Yer Lule Barrera. Mackenzie Robert Barton. Cortland Nash Bartson. Atlanta Victoria Bell. Ayana Amir Bell. Joseph Huxley Bell. Michael Layton Bell. Madison Nicole Bennett. Rachel Kathleen Bennett. Jasmine Janae Berger. Dakota Danielle Bertucci. Willie Bethay Jr. Forrest Bevington. Alex Michael Burt. Andrew Hardin Blackburn. Kimberly Ann Blackier. Taylor Candace Blevins. Rhiannon Sylvia Milinkovich Boland. Kianta Briosha Jabrail Booker. Ramsey Ferris Buazi. Catherine Grace Bosquet. Jose Bravo Jr. Michael Cody Bronner. Emily Tate Brightman. Shason Alex Bringhurst. Jeremy David Brothers. Alexander Sloan Brown. Christopher Michael Brown. Landon Thomas Bruce. Brian Donovan Bruner. Ryan Michael Birch. Alexandra Catherine Burke. Alexander Lavoy Burton. Christian William Burton. Zamara Michelle Cantu. Aaron Carly Capretta. Tori Danae Carbonetto. Joshua Mitchell Carpenter. Joseph Carey Lee Cartier. Rosa Carmen Castanon. Williams Arturo Castillo. Spencer Quinton Castleman. Erica Faith Chacon. By Abrima Sham. Clayton Alexander Chapman. Devin Mackenzie Child. Garrett R.V. Christensen. Alexander David Clays. Jordan Adam Emmanuel Clark. Clayton Hunter Clinton. Brittany Kelsey Collard. Stephanie Pauline Colmenero. Nicholas Gary Corluzzi. Britton Christopher Corona. Giovanna Alejandra Coronado. Esther Cortez. Molly Jordan Corrier. Jesse Taylor Cox. Denisha Shembrail Cozine. Mary Ellen Crawford. Riley Elizabeth Cronin. Kayla Catherine Crowley. Alexander Christopher Crump. Bryce Davin Cuba. Chase Leland Curtis. Calvin Donovan Daniels III. William James Daskim. Thomas Allen Dawson. Eduardo Aaron Delgado. Raynell Denny. Courtney Lauren Derrick. Dolores Diaz Patino. Colton Alexander Doak. Garrett Michael Dodd. Joseph Nicholas Dominguez. Shaban Ray Dominguez. Darren Andrique Donaldson. Destiny Selena Dow. Austin Michael Dow. Trevor Gage Duggan. Diamond Chanel Dunlap. Amanda Helen Ebersberg. Jennifer Lynn Edwards. Noor Walid Elisawi. Karina Elizondo. Tatiana Nicole Ellison. Thomas Hunter Ely. Nicole Roxanne Estrada. Robert Jonathan Ewing. Christopher Shigizi Ezawa. Zachary Charles Fall. Tiffany Ruth Ferrer. Catherine Marie Festa. Pamela Alondra Fierro. Selena Flores. Nicholas Scott Florido. Laura Elizabeth Foister. Mackenzie Lorraine Ford. Nora Amelia Ferruti. Connor Shea Fuentes. Ryan Christopher Gaines. Rachel Elizabeth Gallagher. Eduardo Garcia. Johnny Edward Garcia. Stanton Michael Garcia. Dustin Tyler Goronzik. Abigail Christine Gary. Christopher Robert Garza. Jose Alfredo Gonzalez. Ryan Patrick Gonzalez. Bianca Gonzalez. Madison Delaney Gotcher. Mason Wall Gottschalk. Sierra Danielle Graham. Shannon K. Green. James Scott Greenhaw. Seth McQuaid Griffith. Hayden Bruce Gromfine. Jesus Alberto Guerrera. Desiree Renee Guerrero. Jesse Alton Guest. Aaron Micah Gwynn. Christopher Joseph Guzman. Keisha Nicole Gwynn. Sarah Lynn Haas. Alina Ashley Hale. Kenneth Andrew Hall. Zachary Brian Hamlin. Jordan Luke Hammonds. Chelsea R. Hansard. Jordan Ashley Harbor. Cassidy Nicole Hardin. Sebastian Taylor Hardy. Christopher Adam Hatfield. Caleb Davis Haynes. Kyla Ashlyn Henry. Matt L. Hensley. Alejandro Hernandez. Amanda Gabrielle Hernandez. Anayeli Hernandez. Karen Odette Hernandez. Carla Karime Hernandez. Sandra Hernandez. Tiffany Lee Hernandez. James Charles Higgins. Kayla Michelle Hill. Trevor James Hilving. Samantha Lynn Hinkleman. Taylor Brendan Hobart. Ty Wesley Holt. Catherine Elaine Hooper. Richard Alexander Hooper. Brooke Aaron Horn. Marquez de Lafayette husband. Carmen Simone Jackson. Rebecca Elizabeth Jacobson. George A. James Jr. Cameron Joseph Janice. Garrett Daniel Jeffries. Jana Lee Jennings. Austin James Jeter. Robert Rolando Johnson. Brooks Corbett Johnston. Amanda Marie Jones. Caleb Michael Jones. Madison Claire Jones. Jasmine Marie Kelton. Keon Mizell Kendrick. Ida F. Cadane. Logan Emily King. Chase Allen Kirby. Lauren Ashley Kirkpatrick. Rachel K. Kite. Tyler Stevenson Kleekamp. Jordan Robert Kleesath. Brendan Joseph Knippenberg. Taylor Elizabeth Knox. Troy Anthony Crick. Jesse Marie Kuchke. Zachary Julian Lattis. Audrey K. LaFawn. David Hunter Lambeth. Jenna Ruth Landry. Haristo Laredo. Christopher Lamar Lawrence. Hector Manuel Ledesma. Jared Michael Lee. Jessica McKenzie Lee. James William Lejeune. Erisbeth Paulette Leva. Brannon Michael Lisea. Alexander Reed Lippincott. Nicholas Eugene Logsden. Nia Nicole Long. Arturo Ortiz Lopez. Monty Robert James Loudon. Taylor Scott Lowry. Zulima Dolores Lujan Flores. Alexa Elizabeth Lund. Gunnar Nelson Lund. Isaac Luviano. Miranda Zoe Mack. Courtney Marcel Madden, Jr. William Benjamin Maestas. Devin Renee McGuire. Rosalinda Maldonado. Chance Austin Malone. Brianna Monique Manier. Francisco Javier Manzanares Bermudez. Saul Manzanares. Duncan John Marchese. Victor Gonzalez Marufo. Ashley Michelle Martin. Sarah Carolyn Martin. Shane Michael Matthews. Claire Morgan McCartney. Zandria Ariel McClary. John Joseph McCord. Colin Scott McCubry. Kiana Rashawn McDonald. Alec Cade McEwen. Donquarius Xavier McGee. Lauren Ann McGee. Taylor Lee McKinney. Kimberly Michelle McKnight. Owen McDowell Meacham. Scott Landon Medeiros. Michael Meeks. Anna Christina Mendoza. Jerson Mendoza. Jessica May Myers. Joshua Michael Myrick. Haley Nicole Middlebrook. Tracy Brian Miles II. Caitlin Marie Miller. Kennedy Ariel Millward. Ryan Patrick Mitchell. Cody Douglas Montgomery. Dambria Janae Moody. Hannah Marie Moore. Jessica Marie Moore. Sandy Amelia Morales Quevedo. Violet Alexis Maroy Correa. Catherine Marie Morris. Jonah Cyrus Moshiri. Joshua Allen Metzel. William Wade Mullican. Claudia Isabel Munoz. Pablo Lujan Munoz Jr. Isaiah DeAndre Murphy Ball. Austin Charles Myers. Elizabeth Hope Navarrete. Thomas James Navarrete. Adam Randall Nelson. Alexis Nicole Newbern. Lauren Nicole Norlag. Jonathan Robert Odell. Joan Alexandra Oakes. Destiny Renee Ochoa. Daniel Scott Olison. Liana Omeda. Misael Olvera. Samantha Lee Olvera. Oki Terrence Anubahu. Denzel Owusu. Bryce Allen Vasilios Papas. Jillian Elaine Parker. Miguel Angel Patino. Nicholas Austin Patterson. Cheyenne Brielle Patton. Regianne May Payton. Sabrina Brooklyn Perez. Haley Nicole Perkins. Madison Laurel Pethick. Kendra Noel File. Adam David Phillips. Gladys Pichardo. Prado Pinedo. Abby Jill Pollard. Brennan Mitchell Ponsetti. Preston Allen Pope. Shane Thomas Puccio. Joshua Evan Pelagio. Nicole Marie Quincy. Stephanie Ann Marie Quintana. Eric William Raybeck. Kayla Priscilla Ramirez. Ramses Ramirez. Lauren Elaine Reagan. Madison Lynn Revis. Kurt Jacob Rennick. Holly Denise Richter. Brian Michael Riker. Kyle Patrick Riley. Darius Chad Risby. Timothy Austin Roberts. Anna Catherine Robertson. Brandon Rodriguez. Emilio Frank Rodriguez. Michael Patrick Rodriguez. Sarah Karen Rodriguez. Clayton James Rogers. Alonzo Rojas. Alan Romo. Destiny Faye Rose. Kristen Elena Ross. Jumani Shakur Ross Brown. April Catherine Rousey. Caitlin Lane Rowell. Yvette Natalie Sabala Reyes. Luis Francisco Salinas. Zarina M. Samatua. Adam Jose Sanchez. Jesus Michael Sanchez Jr. Rubicel Sanchez. Ricardo Sanchez del Angel. Jose Alberto Sandoval. Skylar Wade Sands. Jonathan Santana. Jonathan Santana Lara. Hope Tamara Santaniello. Alexander Cole Santos. Maximiliano Andre Santoyo. Michaela Lorraine Schenk. Matthew Charles Schmidt. Taylor Paige Schroeder. Brittany Seals. Devontra Augustus Seals. Tanner Paul Sears. Dante Nicholas C. Gabrielle Wes Sepulvado. Brian Thomas Serpa. Sean Edward Sexton. Dylan Sunil Shah. Jonathan Lafayette Shannon. Mackenzie Taylor Shaver. Brandon James Sheeler. Elizabeth Rose Shelby. Yoritza Sigero. Corey D. Simpson. McAllister Neil Simpson. Alea Arnay Smith. Andrew Peyton Smith. Bailey Morgan Smith. Christina Lynette Smith. Michael Don Smith. Chelsea Marie Solis. Jacqueline Marie Solis. Robert David Somborn. Brandon Nicholas Songer. Jose Jared Soroa. Reed Benjamin South. Devin Antonio Spagnola. Austin Tyler Spain. Matthew James Spradling. Chase Alexander Spurrier. Paige Alexandra Stagnac. Lauren Elizabeth Starkey. Catherine Ann Steinman. Kevin Michael Stites. Drake Michael Stevens. Brandon James Stewart. Kristen Elise Stewart. Vincent Michael Stokes. Amanda Lee Stolt. Tristan Shelby Stoltz. Bo Christopher Swift. Michael Dale Swim. Sarah Brianna Taylor. Troy Matthew Taylor. Joseph Chance Reed Tharp. Jessica Lynette Thomas. Natalie Frances Throneberry. Maria Elizabeth Tinajero. Nicholas Evan Tyson. Diana Itzel Torres. Itzel Torres. Jose Fernando Torres. Reynaldo Torres. Rebecca Denise Toten. Douglas Paul Tragle. Promise Ann Trainer. Yusmi Yesenia Treviso. Lauren Elizabeth Umphris. Peyton Elizabeth Upshaw. Mariah Lauren Vandeveer. Gabrielle Olivia Vasquez. Victoria Paige Vaughn. Oscar Eloy Vasquez Cruz. Abel Vega. Julio Cesar Velasquez Castro Jr. Jessica Velez. Amanda Renee Villarreal. Debbie Stacy Villarreal. Brandy Nicole Vinson. Brianna Lee Vitter. Inari Yvonne Wade. Benet Elise Wagoner. Davin Edward Wagner. Caitlin Lou Walden. Renardo Jarrett Walker. Caden Patrick Walters. Emily Rachel Warren. Janice Tarian Washington. Jacqueline Noel Wasson. Ashley Diane Ware. Khalil Germain Webb. Caitlin Bryn Willett. Matthew Troy West. Rylan James Wan. Annalisa Jean Wheeler. Xavier Trevon White. Christopher Michael Williams. William George Williamson. Morgan Corinne Willis. Reuben S. Willis. Morgan Nicole Winbust. Hannah Lee Weisner. Wesley Allen Wolf. Jacob Lee Woodall. Cody Austin Weissong. Grant Carlson Yoder. Kylie Elise Young.
Good evening, McKinney High School. No, I'm not going to ask you to stand for the pledge this time. My name is Dylan Shaw, and I'm your student body president. Well, at least for a couple more minutes. My fellow graduates, as we prepare to turn our tassels into new beginnings, you will look back on today and remember it as one of the important days in your life. Some of us have been in tunnel vision, waiting for the end, but today we are finally celebrating the conclusion to our 4-year-long journey. Let's strip this day down to its core. You put on a cardboard hat, they call your name, you walk across the stage, and you sit right back down. Sorry, folks, but this was just one long roll call. A roll call that apparently required 3 hours of practice. What makes today more than a ceremony is that we remember how one day can change your life, but it should not be the only day that changes your life. Throughout our 4 years at McKinney High School, we have all encountered several significant experiences that have influenced and shaped who we will become. Whether it be watching some weird kid with gold hair in the lip dub, or beating a school 3 times our size for a homecoming football game, or rushing the court after finally defeating Boyd in basketball. Lion Nation. or coming to school in a construction site every day. Yes, we showed this school their best year yet, and we will carry these memories with us forever. But remember that although we've had some amazing experiences, your best days are not behind you. They are yet to come. So now it's time to look towards the future and put all of that, as well as our popular lip dub, behind us. Everyone can see in this viral video how in 4 years, McKinney High School has transformed us from naive, immature freshmen to the confident, successful graduates that we are today. And for that, we should always be grateful. What we should take away from today is that although these experiences have shaped us, they do not define us. That, my fellow graduates, is still to be determined by you. Don't let this be the pinnacle of your success. Instead, let this 4-year-long journey serve as a launching pad for further success. My mom has always said, "Dylan, where there's a will, there's a way." Sorry, Mom. My advice for you today, McKinney High School, is that you always strive for more. Always expect more of yourself, and never lower your expectations. Looking out into this audience, I see the proud smiles on your parents' faces gleaming down on your decorated caps, and I know that each and every one of us has the potential to achieve whatever we aim for. Don't mean to take this from Michael's speech, but we started from the bottom, and now we're here. And tomorrow, we will again start from the bottom. But the students in this room, will rise to the top. We have grown in the last 4 years, understanding that success is the sum of your opportunities, and opportunities are born from the risks you take. So always remember to strive for more, aim higher, and the risks you take today will affect you later. When you turn your tassel, keep in mind that you may be turning toward a new future, but you can never turn away from your time here at McKinney High School, because your time here has molded you and influenced who you will become. So, on that note, McKinney High School graduating class of 2013, please now join me in turning your tassel. That's all I've got for you today, McKinney High School. Good luck and go Roos. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Rebecca Jacobson and Mackenzie Shaver to present the senior class gift.
Good evening, classmates, families, and friends. I'm Rebecca Jacobson.
And I'm Mackenzie Shaver. The class of 2013 has been full of spirit, traditions, and memories that have impacted not only the school, but our fellow classmates around us. Personally, we can't imagine a better senior year with Lion Nation.
We would like to present this year's senior class gift. We plan to use the money to buy new spirit flags for sporting events, and the rest of the money will be put into the hands of the Traditions Committee to keep the Lion Nation legacy alive. Thank you for such a great year and for all the memories.
Congrats, class of 2013.
And now, we'd like to welcome the broadcasting producer, Jamie Weiss.
As we take one last look at the class of 2013, pride is the term that immediately comes to mind. Many of you will know what I mean when I say that we found passion within the clubs or organizations that were important to us. For those of you that didn't get involved in high school, I hope that you will find something that matters to you in the next chapter of your life, because involvement is where our greatest friends and memories are made. For me, I chose our high school's national award-winning TV show, MHS1. The personal growth I've experienced from joining the team cannot be measured. As a producer for MHS1, my role extended far beyond that of a title. It involved the ability to make decisions quickly, work with different levels of talent, effectively communicate my vision for each show, and willingness to make frank and honest assessments to my peers. I've learned the value of everyone on the team needing to feel important. I've also learned to plan for the unexpected. Batteries will die, memory cards become full, tripods break, if there are any tripods, and inexperienced videographers forget to check white balance and results in useless footage. But broadcasting has also taught me to dream big, work hard, push your limits, become involved, make time for fun, love what you do, and hold a big banana in the lip dub. If you truly believe in making something happen, keep at it, never give up, and you will succeed. Never take for granted the opportunities that may present themselves. Gunnar Lund and the rest of the yearbook photographers, thank you for helping to compile the images that everyone will see shortly. Emily Brightman, Devin McGuire, and Aaron Delgado, and the rest of the MHS1 staff, thank you for your persistence in filming and the ability to remain calm every time the computer froze and shut down. Lastly, thank you, Mrs. Alyssa Behringer, for all of your help and wisdom throughout the 4 years that you've been my teacher. Thanks to what you and Video Coach taught me, I'm so excited to attend Syracuse University in the fall to study broadcast and digital journalism. I would not be where I am today without your guidance and that of our many dedicated teachers at McKinney High School. Now, without further ado, I'm pleased to present the senior video for the class of 2013.
Good morning, McKinney High School.
What I miss the most about McKinney High School is the school spirit this year, because it was awesome, and it'll be different going into college and not like having the same exact school spirit.
You're watching MHS1.
My most influential teacher is probably Miss Watson. AP Chemistry was definitely one of the most difficult classes I took this year, and she always made it like a very friendly environment. She was really understanding.
Hello, this is Grant Howard in Bagram, Afghanistan. Want to say congratulations to Lauren Kirkpatrick and Abby Gary. Love you and miss you both. Bye.
What makes McKinney High School different is the pride and school spirit we have here, from the students to the staff and really anyone who has anything to do with the school. We all know we're the best and we're not afraid to show it, so it's been pretty awesome being a part of an organization like that for 4 years.
The most inspirational teacher I've ever had is Coach Harris. She's never taught me in a classroom, but she's taught me on the basketball court, and she's helped me through many, many life situations, and she's like a mom to me.
I feel like we're more traditional here, and we have a lot more kids who are more involved in a lot more things. And other schools, like I have some friends who go to Liberty, and they don't get to paint parking spots. You know, not everyone goes to all the volleyball games, basketball games, all that kind of stuff. So I feel like we're more spirited here.
favorite memory from high school would probably have to be the lip dub, just because it really brought the school all together and it was just a magical day.
Creatures of my dreams raise up and dance with me. Now and forever, I'm
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Shelby.
I'm Alec McEwen.
And I'm Hannah Weisner. At this time, please stand and join us for the singing of the McKinney High School alma mater.
Dear McKinney High School, how we love you so. Keep up your spirit as we onward go. G.O. We will be loyal to the gold and blue. Straight on to victory, winning our way through.
Please be seated. At this time, we'd like to make one last recognition. Would you please stand if you're a member of the McKinney High School faculty or staff? Thank you. Graduates, I urge you, thank your teachers. It's never too late, but now is the best time because it is immediate on your memory, and they had a great part in having you where you are today. I'd like to offer a challenge to the class of 2013. While we did build this city, it is now time for you guys to go build the world. You are world changers. I challenge each of you to be leaders in that change. The late Stephen Covey defined leadership as so passionately communicating another person's worth and potential that they begin to believe it themselves. Your teachers, your parents, your coaches, your classmates, your administrators, hopefully have clearly communicated your worth and potential to the point that I would hope that you would believe it. Leave this place determined to be passionate leaders for your families, classmates, friends, coworkers, community members, and the world. I'm confident in the leadership potential of each of you, and my hope is that you would believe it yourself to the point of acting on it and changing the world for the better. Thank you for a great year. Thank you for the Lion Nation, and I've been happy to be a part of it. McKinney High School will never be the same thanks to you guys. It'll also never be the same thanks to $40 million from the school board and the superintendent as well. Please come back. Once you're a member and a citizen of the Lion Nation, it is for life. You're always welcome back. On behalf of the graduating class of 2013 and the McKinney High School staff, we want to thank our parents and guests for attending tonight. Please remain seated while the graduates exit the auditorium. You're welcome to meet and congratulate the class of 2013 in front of the building when you enter. And in true form, we beat Boyd by 4 minutes. Thank you, class of 2013. Now, graduating class of 2013, class is dismissed.